Kyal, CMT and author at Waves Strategy Advisors. Gentlemen, good afternoon to both of you. Thanks very much. What would you recommend?
See, overall, we have seen pressure in the stock. The stock started correcting from 640 levels, touched a low around 450 or so, and now is back towards that 460 near the lows of the day. So it looks like there is no positive traction that we are seeing here for quite some time. It's moving constantly below its 20 days average also. So there is going to be some time before we start seeing positive traction here. So if the client is okay holding it for a period of say 1 year or more, then he can expect that it can possibly bounce back. Or short term, I think he can hold for a target of 520, but use a strict stop loss of 440 on the downside. In case that level breaks, then there can be further downside to be witnessed.
Okay, Vaibhav, so it's pretty clear for you if in the short term you can only exit at a loss. However, in the long term, it's possible you'll get your buy price once again and probably make some profit. So it's your call to make now. The next.
See, Amar Raja battery had been under pressure. It has lost nearly around 40% from the highs of 1000. It's currently around 617 odd levels. So overall, we have seen a lot of pressure in this stock, but I think there is a possibility there can be some reversals happening. There is loss of momentum on the downside to some extent that we can witness, and that's why I would suggest you to hold on for now. With a stop loss of 580, the target can be 690. This is for short term, and if you can hold on long and extend this time horizon for at least a year or more, then there is possibility that we can start seeing some positive traction in this stock.
Okay.
See, IndusInd Bank has been one of the weakest. If you look at it over past 2 weeks of time, we have seen very sharp correction. We started from 1200 levels. It is now at 900, and still we are not seeing any kind of a respite. One of the simplest strategy, if you check over past nearly 10-12 days, not a single candle has managed to close above the previous day high. So over short term, the stock is under pressure, that is for sure. He can hold on now with a stop loss of 850, but if that is taken out, it's better to be out. And the target is 1050 on the upside, provided we start seeing some positive base formation and positive pattern development, which has not yet happened. But if we can extend the time horizon to a year or more again, there is possibility after some consolidation, the stocks can start showing retracement on the upside and possibly a fresh trend. So right now, our short term, it is under pressure. Hold with stop loss of 850 for target of 1050. But if you can extend and invest into this stock, then I think he can hold on for long.
Okay.
See, Happiest Minds have made many investors happy because it rallied from nearly around 300, 200 levels to the highs of 1500. But yes, definitely the buy price for the person is very high. That is for sure. From where we are seeing some consolidation or correction, I think over short term there is some pressure, but it's okay because the fall is in overlapping fashion. That indicates that it's not an impulsive down move, which suggests that we can start seeing the uptrend, and that is still intact. The long-term uptrend is still intact. So hold on, but yes, again, increase the time horizon, not keep it for short term like a month or so, but you can expect it to do much better if you can hold it for 6 months to 1 year horizon, and we can expect it to go towards 1400 levels. Maintain a stop loss of 1100 if you want to hold it for the short-term time frame. Yes, Sumera, see, the overall stock has done very well. I would only suggest that he entered at a pretty high price, 663. The stock is consolidating after a huge run up. So do not expect much over just a near few days time horizon. So at least keep few months of time horizon. Over here, he can add on to the stock over here also. And there is some bounce back that we saw from 600 levels. Maintain a stop loss of 590 for your positions if you are adding now also. Maintain 590 as a strict stop loss and expect a target of around 680 on the upside over short term.
Okay. Gaurang, Wipro is looking good to the over the long term?
Yes, Power Grid has shown very good trend. The stock has performed well, went from around 140 levels about a year back or 7 or 8 months back towards 200. The trend is not very straightforward. I mean, there have been ups and downs in the stock, but it's still a buy, it's a hold. So hold on over here, and in case there is a possibility the stock can even cross about that 220, we can get much better levels on the upside. So I would suggest hold on to Power Grid. Over short term, the support is at 190, so that can be the stop loss for short term, and target is 220. In case it can cross 220, there are much higher levels to be seen in the stock.
Okay, and now for the final query today, Bilal Ahmed has written in from Chennai. He has 50 shares of Orchid Pharma at 1486. He bought this in May this year. Now he wants to know if he should book his loss or he should wait for a bounce. Ashish, you see any upside for Orchid Pharma, and what could be the target?
See, the overall stock has been sharply underperforming, and this is a circuit stock. If you check on the chart, it's many of the days it has been in the circuit on the downside. So I would not suggest to be invested in something like this where you can't really get out when you want to get out. So the risk remains unlimited in these kind of stocks, because if it's circuit down, you're not able to get out, there is a huge risk. So I would suggest, if there is an opportunity to be out, book loss and be out of this stock. Rather diversify into stocks like Divi's Lab or Sun Pharma. That looks much more better, and there are opportunities where the return can be much promising than as compared to Orchid Pharma. So my suggestion would be to be out from this stock.
All right, gentlemen, thank you very